Hey, folks, we're back in the lab. We're revisiting an older project here, and it has been bugging a little bit heck me as I walk past it in my home. It's on display in my kitchen. And I can't believe how much red paint I left behind. Holy moly. Just the more I look at it, I'm like, why did I do that? I don't get it. I'm trying to remember back. I think at the time, all I had for tools was... I just had wheels like this, wire wheels, a couple of them, and a couple other straggly Dremel bits. That's what I recall. I think that's probably the case. There is a video for this. This is one of my much more primitive videos before I started developing the shop here to kind of help me with the lantern idea. So this is Supervisor Baby, as returning people would know. This is Supervisor Baby's brother. This is the one with the K1491-1 on the fountain. And that apparently is the number of some kind of law that in Germany would allow you to use this particular lantern as a rear light for your motor vehicle. And I think this probably came with a red globe. This does have an appropriate fine hand globe, but it's very faint, very faint. It's there though. Registered trademarks, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's there. You can barely see it. So, not sure if this is, the original one or whatever, but, were all the ones with that printed on them supposed to be ruby globe? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just here to get the rest of this red paint off, and then I can put it back in the kitchen. And, which could be a very boring video because you guys, you see my videos, I pretty much do like a time lapse of all the paint removal with my Dremel tool. So, yeah, I don't know. But figured might as well get some video of it in case something interesting happens. So, and it's holiday. It's holidays are family. So, visiting from Germany, we have a set of brothers here. And I can see that it's also inside. And I had rolled some acetone in the tank there, trying to loosen up more of that paint. But the inside of the tank looks just fine, so I mean, I don't know what. I'm really not hurting anything by leaving it in there. But maybe I can get some out of this opening here. We'll see. We will see. All right, let me. I happen to have a wire wheel on here. I wonder. Yeah, I wasn't even using the nylon bits around the time I was doing this one. But let's take a look here and see. Yeah, see, look at a lot of the paint's like in these internal areas here. That's nuts. Yeah, not going to get that out of there, but the much more visible stuff, I'll get it out of there. Okay, let's see. Well, I've been going at it for about 15 minutes and realized it wasn't even recording. Okay, well, I started at the bottom, got down here, got into here, and got into here, and I just started going up the air tubes. A lot of red down in the seams. Man, I can't believe I just did that again with the record. It's the interface of video in my phone. It's not good. It's the Pixel 7a, and I've had Pixels since the Pixel 1. And this one is just the interface for just stopping and starting videos and where the buttons are located, and it's a mess. I don't like it, but it's the only source I have. Okay, so back at it here. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Well, that's about gonna do it. And I know that if there's any speckles of red paint left, it's gonna show up after I oil it. So that's why I'm triple checking here. And I know I'm gonna miss a couple, and there's a couple that I just can't with my tools. I mean, I'd have to go in with some kind of micro chisel. Oh, this is a huge improvement in any case. I feel much better about it. And the finish is a lot better now, too. Sorry, I see a brush mark I want to get rid of. All right. Well, not much more we can do. We can just give her a little more polish before we treat again. Yeah, this is going to look a million times better than it did. Yep. I should have just pulled this off, but I didn't know. How extensive this was going to end up being. When I say take this off, I mean the globe guard here. Well, that's about as good as we're going to get without getting the microscope out. This looks a million times better. I mean, not just removing the paint, but I think differently now when it comes to finishing. So I think we'll treat and we'll fire it up. Why don't we do that? So you have somebody to hang out with. Small brush out for the little super baby. Why? I don't know. I don't have many occasions to use the small brush. Like I said, this linseed oil is going to accentuate any remaining red paint. And it'll point it out and it'll say beep, 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 beep. Look what I found. I do see a couple in this bottom seam, which would be impossible to get that out. Well, nothing's impossible, but impossible means farther than I'm willing to go to get it out. I mean, really, think about it. The good thing is there was no flash rust on this thing when I brought it in here to do some repairs or finish its restoration. But that's the cool thing, knowing that, in the environment in my kitchen, which could be, humid and things, that the treatment job done on this was effective. Now it's going to be time to donate another stack of my chef towels to the cause here. Because once these things are impregnated with linseed oil, they get really stiff. And I don't want to wash these in my machine. So either I'll take them all to town and go to a laundromat, let one of them big old heavy duty machines do the work, or I find a external burner big enough and I can throw them in a big old pot and take them outside and boil them up. To try to boil off the oil. Ugh. Yeah, the spring. Man, I mean, the spring is absolutely. Maybe they put a super duper strong spring in there for involving being in a moving car, considering this thing's use, one of its major uses. That's nice 9mm. I don't see any reason why we can't use this. All right. Let's fuel it up and fire it up. Folks, what do you say? All right, so let me give this a minute and let that wick do some wicking. This thing has been a workhorse. If you watch any videos, this has been constantly going in the background of all my videos. And that's even after I wander into the kitchen to do some paint stripping and come back a couple hours later, still burning away. So, okay, I'll come back after I see a pinkish hue arrive on the wick here. All right, I see pinkish hue. And by the way, I am sporting my, it was going off side of camera here. Sporting the, my incense burner, or my tiny Zen garden, that formerly a Vesta fount bottom after the top had rotted away. Hey, why not, right? There's a video for that. Go back and check it out. All right, I think we are ready to go here. Oops. It's funny to see how clean it looks because this hasn't been living here in the shop. Oh, good. Yeah. See, with it lit, you can see the embossing on the globe. It's a different type. It's a different. The whole logo thing's a little different than this one is. All right. Look at this. It seems to have more of a kind of an orangey tinge. That could just be all the dirt that's accumulated on there. Pretty cool, folks. All right, we got supervisor babies in the house here. I wish this had that sweet filler cap. That looks like an Embry cap, but it is certainly matching paint here, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. Yeah, and there's a number of differences here. The holes in the smoke bell. I think a couple things are different. These could be, these are years apart, I'm sure. Folks, thank you so much for stopping by, and this was a refurb of a Feuer 175 Super Baby. We just got rid of some paint. I can't believe how long that took. Just for little tiny bits of paint. But, all right, folks. That's all I got for tonight. Stay tuned for more projects coming up. Thank you so much. And as usual, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.